Jakepaul is fighting a boxer on a Mike Tyson Roy Jones Jr. card at their age of 54 or 51. I never in my life would have thought I'd be saying this. Big man thing, yeah, I was never ever in my life expecting this to happen. I never even had the idea of it to happen, and this is happening this weekend, November the 28th. Let's get into this. Yo guys, welcome back to my channel. If you haven't done it already, please click the subscribe button. Also click a like on this video. I have no idea what it does, but I know it helps out somehow. Also as well, follow me on social media, Off the Canvas Boxing on Instagram. We have a Facebook page in the construction, so but we also do a live streams as well on Twitch, so follow me as well on Twitch, Off the Canvas Boxing, for put on your post notifications as well for the latest updates, and when I post you guys know as soon as possible. But let's get into this immediately. We have a great card, have it on the 28th, but I'm going to separate each video because it's going to be long if I put them all together. And the first one is the Jakepaul versus Nate Robinson. Jakepaul fighting, like, that is a weird statement. Like, deep it, this guy came from being a sort of star on the Disney Channel program to being in movies, etc., having a YouTube channel that's like what, 20 million subs or whatever it is, to fighting as a boxer. I don't know if this is a professional bout. I know on the official card it's an exhibition, but this one I'm sort of not entirely sure. But nevertheless, he's fighting this weekend on the Tyson Roy Jones undercard against Nate Robinson. Nate Robinson is what? He's not even a boxer. Nate Robinson is a basketball player. Now, a YouTuber versus a basketball player on a Mike Tyson undercut. That's just deep what I'm hearing from. Deep it, man. That sounds weird. You know what I'm saying? Just to run through the sort of facts about Jakepaul. He's initially started his boxing career on the KSI versus the Loganpaul card. From then on, he was facing Deji, KSI's younger brother, on that card where he beat him. Was it KO? I'm not sure whether it looked quite weird because Jakepaul looked a lot bigger than him. I'm not sure how the weight was, but he looked a lot more larger, so shall we say, against Deji, comedy shorts gamer, as many of you guys know him by. But then he went on and he became professional, like his brother, and he decided to box another YouTuber called Anderson Gibb. Yeah, Anderson Gibb, a lot of people know him. He does like a lot of videos with the Sidemen and Cal Freezer, etc. And he's also done Mafia with the Beta Squad, which is hilarious. So go check that video out as well. And he faced him in Miami on the undercard of the Andrade versus, I can't remember, so it was an Andrade card. It was last year, January, or this year actually, 2020, in Miami. And he won against Anderson Gibb convincingly. Where can he go? So that's the basic question. If he beats Nate Robinson, right? If he beats Nate Robinson, he can go on and face the likes of KSI. I know that fight is in the woodworks. I know they've both been at each other's necks, they've been at each other's throats, but that is sort of the fight that the YouTube boxing scene. And let's get this straight, like this, I know this is an exhibition fight, but these same guys are also doing the same training as they would do really if they were a full professional boxer. They're still putting in the hours, the mile runs, the pad work, the sparring session that's necessary to compete as a professional boxer. So just because they are quote unquote YouTubers doesn't necessarily mean that they are you know, not taking as seriously as the normal boxers, because they're taking the sport lightly, you know what I'm saying? So Jakepaul on this card, like Nate Robinson, like he's played for what, like from my research, he's played for the Bulls, he's played for the Knicks. Big man thing, yeah. I'm not basketball done, yeah, so you're gonna have to chat to some of these basketball done to see how big this guy is. I have no idea who this guy is, never heard of him, you know what I'm saying? And because I'm into football and boxing, as you can see, you don't know Chelsea, we're winning the league. Jakepaul also as well has released a few music videos here and there. I don't know how he's taking the boxing big seriously. I know on the pad and in the gym I've seen a few sparring footage, which I'm not really too keen on, really, myself being a boxing fan. It's not really nice to really watch, you know what I'm saying? I prefer to watch it because in sparring it's a bit like training videos. Like some people take it as a different way. Some people go in there to learn. People have different intentions in there, so his opponents could be in there to sort of learn and sort of work on their technique, but this guy could be going in just to knock them out, and that's it. You're not really learning anything from that sense. He really does seem like he's clued up. He knows what he's doing, he knows his footwork, he knows the movement. He's got a decent enough jab on him, you know. I can tell he's got a lot of natural power about him, so very like a decent sort of fighter for a basically novice, for a guy who's in a nutshell had one fight, for one professional bout and one amateur bout, you know. Very, you know, decent in that sense. Going on, like if he fights KSI, then after this fight, which I'm expecting, like if he blitz Nate Robinson, you know, hopefully Nate Robinson doesn't provide any sort of challenges to that road, if that's shall we say that, and Jakepaul wins that fight. I wanted to face KSI. That would be humongous. I don't know, last time I think they sold out the Staples Center last year with Devin Haney and Billy Joe on the same card, but this will be even bigger. This will avenge his brother's loss to KSI. This will provide credibility. This guy, like, to the YouTube scene, of course, like Jakepaul over the last year has come under some controversy with getting arrested, and you know what I mean, like, and also getting into beef with as well Ryan Garcia, which is, everyone knows Ryan Garcia as being the guy you see on a couple of videos hitting, you know, body shots to the body, like, and making normal people sort of fold. Besides I think Ngannou, the UFC fighter, is the only person I've seen that just sort of took his shots like it was nothing, you know, the way there, which of course they squashed it, but you know, Jakepaul is not really put himself in the best of light, shall we say. So can't wait for that fight to happen as well. So that has been your sort of mini punch-up preview for the Jakepaul versus Nate Robinson fight. Can't wait to see what's to come of that. And peace, love and prosperity, and we'll catch you guys in a bit. Peace.